Second guy you guys disagree on. We're going to go Russell Wilson. We're going to go with him first. Russell Wilson, quarterback of the Seahawks, of course. This guy was ranked second by, most consensus experts last year and was a massive disappointment, as was the guy ranked first, Cam Newton. So a lot of people, maybe there's some carryover bad blood about Russell Wilson. I know that you guys differ on him. Denny, how do you feel about Russell Wilson?
Well, I wrote in my equity score quarterback piece that I don't think that you can overestimate the impact of Wilson's injury or injuries last year on the way that he plays. That scrambling ability and the running production were not there, and that is where his fantasy appeal lies. It's not in pure pocket passing like a Drew Brees, say, Phillip Rivers or Brady. If you look at his successful fantasy seasons, he is crushing it on the ground. He didn't have that. That's why he wasn't even close to being a quarterback one. I mean, a top 12 quarterback, which is just, if you told me that last year at this time, I'd fall out of my chair. I mean, I would be in a hospital for a week. But I see he's going at the end of the 6th round. To be honest, I'm not interested in a quarterback at that point in the draft if we're talking about a one quarterback league. So I'm not like exposed to him at all, but I'm not terribly opposed to him.
Okay. I think you just kind of made the point I was going to bring up is where he's going in round 6. I just don't ever look at a quarterback there. Yeah. And I just think there's so many safer options. I know the running, wasn't there because he got hurt last year, but he got hurt because he was under constant duress. That line is god awful, and they just, I believe, lost their left tackle the other day. So, I mean, it's only getting worse, and he's going to be under duress again. I'm nervous he's going to get hurt again. The duress could work out in his favor. He has to scramble a bit more, and then he's running for his life, and that's fantasy points for us. But for the long haul and the whole season, I just think it could be another. Obviously, you can't predict injury. I just hate that line. I don't think they're going to give him the time he needs. And that whole, ADP, the price of a 6th-round quarterback, there's still so many receivers and running backs I absolutely love there. So I guess we're in agreement that we're not going quarterback there anyways. So there's not too much disagreement there. But I just think even if I was ranking my quarterbacks, he's around 14 for me. I just think there's so many guys this year between Jameis and Mariota and, Kirk Cousins, all these guys that you can get Derek Carr around 10, 11, 12. It's just not even close to me that Russell Wilson. I like those guys better than him. I think they have higher ceilings, and they go 4 rounds later to me. So I'm off the Russell Wilson train for sure this year.
If you're in a super sharp one quarterback league where everybody waits on quarterback until the final rounds, and you can scoop Russell Wilson up in like the 13th or 14th, would you do that?
You saying like Jameis and Mariota and those guys are still there too?
I'm thinking that they're gone.
Okay. Yeah. He's been I think it's a top 10 quarterback every single year other than last year. So, of course, I can take him at the right price if it's 13 or 14. But still, as my 14th QB, I imagine Phillip Rivers is probably still there.
That was my next question. Phillip Rivers or Russell Wilson?
I'll go Rivers.
Okay.
Wilson for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
All right.
Very interesting. All right.